Hello there, it's Danielle here. Welcome to Danielle's Habibis Yoga. Today's class is a Vinyasa flow. I have Golia, Garima, and Amy sharing the class with us. As you start settling down, get a comfortable position, sit up nice and tall, lift your chest, spread your collarbone as you root down through your sit bone, and start connecting with your breathing, taking some long, smooth breath in and out through your nose. Now, while you're here focusing on your breath, bring your hands to your heart and take a moment to set an intention for your practice. All intentions are welcomed. Few cat cows, so roll yourself forward into your hands and knees, wrists under shoulders, and knees under hips. As you inhale, bring your chest forward, lift your chin and tailbone up. As you exhale, press away from the floor, round your back, draw your belly in and up. Inhale, again, bring the heart forward, draw the shoulder blades back and down. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. One more time. As you inhale, bring your chest forward, lift your chin and your tailbone up. As you exhale, press away from the floor, round your back, draw the belly in and up. And then from here, come to neutral. Walk your hands about one handprint forward. Tuck your toes and come to your first downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Look up, walk your feet to your hands, keep your knees bent. Let the crown of your head reach toward the floor. Few breaths in here. Then press through your feet. Inhale, reach your arms around and up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Now inhale, reach your arms around and up. Grab your left wrist with your right hand and reach over to the right side. Stretch the left side of your body. Try to keep your hips in line. Inhale, come back to center. Now exhale, grab the right wrist with your left hand and reach over to the left side, stretching the right side of your body. Inhale here, come back to center. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, come to standing. Inhale, reach your arms around and up. Exhale, hinge from the hips forward, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen. Now exhale, step back into plank and lower slowly to the floor. Untuck your toes. Hand by your lower ribs. Inhale to baby cobra, tailbone lengthen. Exhale, tuck your toes, come back to plank and lift into downward facing dog. So here, start bicycle your legs, bend one knee and the other. Arms, shoulders distance apart. Legs, hips distant apart. Spread your fingers wide and press through all the base of your fingers. Hang your head heavy. On an inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, step it by the right hand. Take the left knee down. Use block at any height if needed. Now make sure your right knee over the ankle. Right hip back, left hip forward. And sink your right hip forward for a nice stretch, tucking the back toe under. This is really a good stretch in the back leg and hip flexor. Breathe here, long inhales and then exhales. On your next exhale, now we're going to straighten the front leg and fold over. On an inhale, bend the knee back to lunge. And then exhale, back to straighten the leg. Pull the toe back and fold over the leg. Inhale to bend. Exhale to straighten. Now inhale, bend the knee back to lunge. Lift the right arm up and twist. As you're twisting, pull the right hip back and the left hip away from the floor. Take another breath in here. Exhale, hands down, and make your way into plank. Exhale, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, press into your hands and feet, shoulders above the wrist, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up and back into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back. Exhale, bring it forward by your left hand. Right knee to the floor, pat it if needed. Pull your left hip back, your right hip forward, and sink forward. Back toe tucked under for more stability. You can untuck your toes if it feels better or more comfortable for you. I feel more stable that way, but some people might not like it. So continue breathing here. Pull the ribs and belly in. Make sure the shoulders are relaxed. Now exhale, straighten the leg and fold over. Ardha Hamanasana, half split. Inhale, bend the knee, keep it over the ankle. Exhale to straighten the leg. Inhale, start to bend the knee again, sink the hips forward, lift the chest. Exhale to straighten the leg, fold over. Inhale to bend the knee, sinking forward. Now keep the right arm down, lift the left arm up and twist. Lift the right hip away from the floor. Nice little twist. Keep the belly in. Exhale, left hand down to the floor. Move the blocks out of the way and step back into plank. Lower down into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. If you need a break at any time, hit the pause button. This is one of the many reasons it's nice to practice at home sometimes. On your inhale, right leg up and back, step it by the right hand and come up to warrior two. Spin the back heel flat, make sure your front heel in line with your back arch. Tailbone down, right knee over the ankle, lift your chest, relax your shoulders and sink deeper. Now drop your left arm back, right arm up into reverse warrior. And then straighten the front leg and keep reversing. Inhale to come up and set up for triangle pose. If you need to shorten your sin, make the back foot a little in. Exhale, start to hinge from the hips forward. Fold over the leg and reaches your hand down wherever you reaches to the shin, floor, or block. And stretch up through the left arm. Now inhale, reach your left arm over in line with your ear. Keep breathing. On your next exhale, lift up and straight. Come back to warrior two, bend that knee. Exhale, bring your hands down to the floor, step back into plank or chaturanga. Come back, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up and back, set it up by the left hand and come up into warrior two. Spin the back heels flat, make sure your front heel in line with your back arch. Tailbone down, left knee over the ankle. Lift your chest, relax your shoulders as you sink deeper. Now drop the back arm and then lift the left arm all the way up into reverse warrior. And then straighten the front leg and keep reversing. On an inhale, come up, set up for triangle pose. If you need to shorten your stand, walk the back foot a little in. As you exhale, start to hinge from the hips forward, fold over the leg, reaches your left arm down, whatever you reaches, to the shin, floor, or block, stretching up through the right arm. And now inhale, reach the right arm over in line with your ear. Keep breathing. On your last exhale, lift up and straight to warrior two. Exhale, hands down to the floor, step back into plank or chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Hang your head heavy. Gaze through your knees and legs. Now look forward and come to seated, jump or step your feet. And then lie down on your back. So we're going to do a few bridges at this point, bridge pose. Walk your feet under your knees. Feet are hips width apart. Now we're going to press into your heels, lift your hips up into bridge. Toes pointing in just a little. Then as you exhale, lower back down. Inhale, press through the heels and lift the hips up. Spiral the thighs in toward each other's, palm down to the mat. And then exhale, come back down. Now we'll add the interlacing the fingers. So press down through the heels as you start lifting your hips up. Roll your shoulders under and interlace your fingers. Tailbone toward the back of the knees. Keep the toes forward. Few breaths in here. On your last exhale, release. One more time. So lift into bridge, press through your heels. As you're lifting, you're going to roll your shoulders under and then interlace the fingers the opposite way, the funny way. And stretch the arms. Exhale, release, and lower down slowly. This time, grab your block and place it underneath your sacrum. Now, if you don't have a block, just lift your legs up, keep your back on your mat. And if you love shoulder stand, so you're welcome to join us with a shoulder stand at this point. So keep your chin away from the chest, lifting up through your legs. Hold there for a few breaths. Tailbone toward the heels. And then slowly start bending the knees. Lower down on your back, hug the knees and rock side to side. Massage your back and then now start rocking forward and back a few times to come all the way up to seated. In Dandasana, flex your feet, sit nice and tall. Inhale, reach your arms around and up. Exhale, fold forward, hinge from the hips. We don't want to round the back as we come forward. So if you can't reach the feet, it's okay. Use the strap or hold on to your legs. Tailbone towards your thighs. And lengthen through the spine and breathe here. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Lie down on your back, right ankle to your left knee, and hold onto the leg or behind the thigh. Thread the needle. Draw your knee toward your chest and your right hip away from your chest. Flex your right ankle and hold for a few breaths in here. Nice hip stretch. Now release and take your legs to the left side and look to the right. Breathe. Nice spiral twist. Come back to center. Now take the left ankle to your right knee and hold onto the right leg or behind the thigh and draw the leg toward your chest and your left hip away from your chest. Flex your left ankle and hold for a few breaths in here. Keep your breath nice and steady. Now release and take your legs to the right side and look to the left and breathe. And back to center. Make your way to Shavasana, so lengthen your tailbone toward the back of your knees. Feet flat open, a little wider than your hips width. Let your arm come to the side, palms up, and relax. Quiet mind, quiet body, Shavasana. While you're resting here, I have a nice quote for you. The obstacles in our path are the path. Everything we stretch beyond our resistance and our fear, we make a choice of life. And every time we choose life, we find that fear loses its grips on us. Again, it says the obstacles in our path are the path. Everything we stretch beyond our resistance and our fear, we make a choice of life. And every time we choose life, we find that fear loses its grips on us. You're welcome, guys, to make Shavasana longer. So press the button, pose, and do it as long as you need to. But from here, we're going to start bringing awareness to your body. Make some movement, roll to your side, and take a moment of gratitude in here. And then press through your top arms and come to seated. Put your hands together to the heart, eyes closed. Let's take your hands to your forehead to remind us to have a clear and loving thoughts. Hands to your mouth to remind us to have a clear and loving communications. Hands to your heart to remind us to have a clear and loving intentions. Namaste. Thank you guys for watching us today, and don't forget to press the like button, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.